let's jump into one of my favorite segments, and one we're actually all doing. Knock on wood, we're all doing pretty well at. Let's move on to our NFL Picks show. As of right now, Zach and Matt are. Exactly. I'm pulling up the rankings right now. I believe
Thursday night
Zach
was good
and
for Boomy and I. I think Boomy and I both
Yes,
had
it was.
Miami on Thursday. Zach, you went Jacksonville, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So Zach is a 9-3. Matt started off 6-0, went 3-3 last week. He's also at 9-3,
500,
and I am at 101. So we, as Matt said earlier, last night was the Miami-Jacksonville game. Matt and I both took Miami, which was a winner. Zach went Jacksonville, and actually one of the better Thursday night games, actually. I mean, relatively speaking, and I don't know if that's just me.
Hell.
Yes, exactly. I think that was a big part of it. And it's, I mean, obviously the score doesn't show 31-13, but,
it's what the heck?
Yeah, and it's better than no football, fellas, and I think that's part of the reason I say that.
5 weeks of thunder. 5 weeks of thunder. Just roll with it.
Yep, amen. So let's get into it. Our noon picks. I will start off. I will take the Washington football team. They are +7 at Cleveland. Cleveland is a garbage pile. I don't think Washington's that good, but I really don't think Cleveland should be getting 7 points or giving 7 points. I'm sorry. And I'm also going to take the 49ers. They're -4 at the Giants without Saquon Barkley. Give me all of that. I'd take them even. I might even down.
Did you see who's not? George Kittle's not playing. Mullins is still isn't the quarterback. No Jimmy Garoppolo. And there was also one other person out for the 40. I mean, yeah, you can take them, but I'm just saying.
I'm still taking -4.
I might go the other way, but Manny, what you got? You go. I'll let you go second.
You want me to go with both picks, or you want me to just throw my first one out?
Go ahead.
Throw them both.
Throw them both. All right, first one, I'm going with the New England Patriots. Interesting thing about this one is this line has gone crazy. It started out 6, went up to 7. New England is a 7-point favorite. I actually got it at 5 yesterday. New England is
back to 5.5 right now.
Back, and I'm seeing it at 6.5 right now.
Wow.
6. Seeing it back at 6 right now. So I'm glad I got it at 5. I'd take it up to 7 anyway, personally, a full touchdown. I don't have any problem with taking New England. I think Vegas looked good against an absolute downtrodden New Orleans team that is beat up with injury and beat up with a quarterback that is not anybody close to what Drew Brees is, what he used to be. And people need to start realizing that, because it's going to sound bad. Jameis Winston is their best quarterback on that roster. I'm going to say that. He's going to be their best quarterback on that roster, and I don't think we're going to see. It wouldn't shock me to see an injury pop up in week 4 or 5 for Breeze, and it might be that time. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
At some point, you got to cut the cord.
Cam Newton looks like it's just like, okay, Tom Brady's gone, and now Cam Newton's here, and we're just gonna change the offense a little bit, tweak it here and there, and just add this new little wrinkle. And now all of a sudden, Julian Edelman's flying down the field, catching, So it's like, wait a minute. They got basically that same team with a quarterback with a better arm and who's mobile. And I'm not saying he's got the brain that Brady has and the mind for the game or whatever, but Cam Newton's a damn good quarterback. He's an MVP quarterback not too long ago. So it's not like his skill set's just dog shit. So I don't know. I like what he's doing with New England, and I think Vegas is riding a little bit of a hot streak. So people pumping them after their win last week. And I'm going to do it, Zach. I'm going to do it. I think the Bears are 2-0, and I think a lot of people are talking a lot of crap about them. And I think Atlanta is a way more talented team on paper. Give me the Bears.
I don't think
so. The Bears are going 3-0. The Bears are going to win this game outright on the road in Atlanta. Book it right now. Take
Julio
points,
Jones
take
may
a money
not
line.
play.
Take the Bears points. Take the Bears money line. That 3 is just absolutely right for the picking right now, and I love the Bears. The defense can absolutely slow down that offense. The Bears aren't bad. They're not bad. That's all I'm going to say.
I was watching.
Not bad.
They're not bad.
They're not bad. They're 2-0.
They're not bad.
They're 2
They're not bad.
Oh,
they're not bad.
You know what? I'm going to take the Steelers at home -4 against the Houston Texans. I think that this offense is starting to get going. This defense is pretty good, and I don't know. I don't know what it is about this Houston Texans team. I don't like it. They got DeAndre Hopkins. He's good, yes. They got Deshaun Watson. He's good, yes. But I just don't know. Whenever I'm watching the Texans, I'm just like, I don't. They're 0-2 right now. They play good teams, yes. But like, it's just like, I don't know. I think the Steelers.
They're hard to get a read on.
Big Ben, at home finally. Let's see here.
Boomy, what spread did you give me New England
Bears.
there?
I had the Bears. But
did you give me 6 for New England there when you wrote it down? I just want to keep track of myself.
Yeah, I'll put it at 6.
That's what I'm seeing right now.
You know what? I'm taking the Rams +1.5.
That's a good pick. I was gonna change mine, but I'm gonna stay with the the 49ers. I believe in them. I was actually thinking about switching to the Rams because I like that pick a lot.
I think they're good. I think they're good.
They're good at doing what they need to do. They don't try to play outside of their game.
I think they're kind of back to their old ways a little bit. I don't know what it is.
The Rams-Bills, I like the over in that game, by the way. That thing, I'd bet it up to 50. There's going to be points in that thing. It's two teams that have traditionally had good defenses. And
turnovers and points in that game.
Their defenses have a little bit of holes compared to where they've been. And it's two good offenses, two good quarterbacks, two good explosive players on playmakers on both sides. Give me that total.
Right on. Let's move it to the afternoon games. I am going to take the Arizona Cardinals -5.5. The Lions are just pitiful. And I think that Arizona actually has a pretty good squad, and they're not, blowing doors off of people. They haven't, they beat obviously the good 49ers team before they all got hurt. And then obviously last week it's hard to get a judge when they play the Washington football team. But I think Arizona's a good team, and I just think that them being at home with the Lions coming to them, and the Lions just can't stop anything right now. So give me the Cardinals -5.5.
All I'm going to say is that feels very trappy to me because I agree with everything you said about the Cardinals, and I agree with everything you said about the Lions. And there's no reason
that's why
it's 5.5 points. That point spread should be double figures. It just feels very trappy to me. That's the only thing about that game I'll say.
Okay.
My 3:00 game. I'm going with Dallas. And I think there's a big wave. I think there's a big wave.
I'm going
Seattle.
Seahawks.
I think there's a lot of just support behind Seattle with how good they've looked.
They're coming
off an emotional win, a very emotional win over New England. I think that was kind of like. I agree. It's just stinky. It's just so stinky. This line, dude.
We're having a stink off.
It's just one of those games where it's like, okay, Dallas is riding a lot of momentum. The way they ended and the way they beat Atlanta last week, came back from that game. I don't know, man. It feels dirty, and there's something about that line. I can't give me 5 points. Dallas has enough talent to stay within a field goal of Seattle, in my opinion. I think Seattle's got the ability to let off the gas pedal, I should say, every now and then. It seems like once or twice a year they have one of those games where it's like, what happened to that team that week? And
why would it be against Dallas though?
Why wouldn't it be? Because I just feel like everyone is jumping Dallas.
I'm taking Seahawks -5 or whatever.
I'm fading the traps this week. I'm fading Boomy on the trap, and I'm fading Zach on the trap. This is where the standings get made right here. This is where we kind of start jockeying for position here. Because our records are so tight right now.
I'm gonna get out ahead of the Sunday night game. I'm taking Packers. Unfortunately, +3. I don't like to say it.
all the points on Drew Brees for me that I was going to name. I mean, I just don't know
if he's got.
And this is going to come back and bite me in the ass. I know it.
They don't stink. They don't stink. But Drew Brees is making this team bad.
Drew Brees stinks.
Drew Brees out there.
Drew Brees stinks. Drew Brees stinks this point.
Why not?
He's a Hall of Famer.
He stinks now. Chance.
Let Taysom Hill play. Let him play. I don't care. Brees stinks. Brees stinks. And
he doesn't have his number one target, most likely.
Aaron Rodgers is angry, and he's like, you know what? He broke up with Danica, and it freed him from the shackles. It sounds like, you know, made his brain go better. I don't know. That's what they're saying. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers, look, he's playing really well. Drew Brees isn't. I agree with Zach. I'm taking Green Bay in that game as well.
Well, this will be interesting. I did see today Devontae Adams did not practice for the third day in a row today, so we'll see though.
And Michael Thomas isn't playing either.
Matt, do you agree with me?
What?
She broke up with him.
Oh yeah, she did. That's why he's playing well.
He's mad. Revenge.
Yeah, he's working out a lot. You know.
So are we all going Packers?
You know how it is. You don't feel. You know, when she breaks up with you, it's like, you know what? I got to improve myself. I got to make myself better. I got to hit the gym. I got to work out a lot. He's hitting the books. He's focusing a lot. It's exactly what happened. I agree.
We all going Packers then?
We just need Shea McClellan to show up again, or Cotton.
Disgusting. That is disgusting that we're all going Packers, but we'll do it.
I love it. Monday night.
It's because don't forget Drew Brees stinks.
Yeah, it is. No. That's the whole reason why.
Whatever you got to tell yourself, boys. Welcome to the dark side. We got the Chiefs and the Ravens on Monday night. The Ravens are -3.5 at home. I'm taking Kansas City. Kansas City's a wagon. It feels like they haven't lost in like a decade, it feels like. And until they, I think they're going to bounce back from the performance they put up last week. I think they got a little bit, tripped up with the quarterback switch there late. And I just, Kansas City's going to come out. They're going to cover that.
Ravens. Give me the Ravens at home. This team is good too, Boomy. This team is pretty freaking good too.
They're not the team, bud.
Okay. Well, maybe they're better.
I doubt it.
I'm not saying they're better, but I think it's going to be a good game.
It is going to be an amazing game, I think.
It's a Monday night game. It's a Monday night game that's definitely worth looking forward to. I'm gonna go. I'm riding Zach. I'm riding Zach here. I want the Ravens. I want the Ravens. I think it's one of those games that John Harbaugh just kind of out. He shows up. He's always like. It just feels like that week where he's just popping on the sidelines, and defense is going to be making big plays, something like that. I don't know. It just has that vibe where the Ravens are just everywhere. I don't know why. It's just what my gut is telling me. It's just a straight gut pick. And there's a reason why Mahomes is a dog, because he's the best player in the world. There's some reason they're begging you to bet Kansas City, so that's why I'm going with Baltimore.
Matt's just fading, fading all over him here.
Fade the public. Fade the public, fade the traps, stay away from the traps.
We got to make some sort of shirt for Maddie about fading traps. I don't know. It's his MO this week.
Zigzag.
Exactly. The NFL Picks Show. Make sure you check out our picks. Like I said, Zach and Matt are 9-3 respectively. I'm sitting at 9-2-1.